in the Sequoia Grove, and probably about 4 miles, and now we're about to start on the High Sierra Trail, which is going to be one of the long distance connector trails that we use for this 11-day hike. But we made camp. We didn't even actually find one of the designated camping spots. Camped off to the side of one of the gentlemen that's camped up by the bear box. Didn't do a lot of video footage yesterday. We did 9.2 miles all the way in, and just kind of feeling the altitude. So we camped here. We're going to go ahead and make it up to Bear Paw Meadow today before we summit Kauai Gap tomorrow.
Alright, so here's a quick shot of what we did yesterday. Yesterday we began on the General Sherman Tree area. Came out and around down here through a giant forest. Cut back up and along. Came around, saw some beautiful sequoias. At about 4.1 miles later we hit Crescent Meadow. Headed up this 2-mile section along the High Sierra Trail, along the 3.1, and just about a quarter mile before this intersection right here is where we decided to camp here at Martin Creek. And today's plan will be just accomplish this 4.5 mile section and end up at Bear Paw Meadow, where we hope to find a good campsite and another beautiful day of acclimating to this wonderful altitude. Can you imagine the view from that point?
I believe this lower rock is called Blue Rock. There's the trail. Mama and cubs are right about there. So, and the trail goes down and around that way.
I don't know if I like having them above me either.
Yeah, I think I'd rather... This just may be a slow progress, Dylan.
Yeah.
Unless we go really far down. He is so adorable. Oh. I want a black bear.
Okay.
Go with my bed boy. It's Kauai Gap.
Valhalla Rock.
Valhalla?
Valhalla Rock.
Dylan says Valhalla Rock. Well, we are here at Hamilton Lake. This is the end, day 2. We have 9 more to go, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to start our hike up to Kauai Gap, which is right behind us, and we're going to start it pretty early with a group of 4 other guys that we met. We've heard a blowout on the trail leading up to the pass, or the gap, so the more the merrier. Today was a wet one. It was very wet, it was cold, and it was another 9-mile day. So 9.2 the first day, and then roughly 9 again today. So yeah, no fires. It's late in the day. It's about 6:30. So we're going to cook some dinner, put our stuff up in the bear box, and hit the sack. This is the man behind the camera. Dylan, what has been the best part of today's hike?
The best part of today's hike was getting to Hamilton Lake and putting dry clothes on.
Yes.
100%. It's been a wet, nasty day, demoralizing, kind of difficult. One interesting one.
I haven't even asked you what the worst part of today was.
Yeah.
And Dylan, what are you most looking forward to tomorrow?
Getting over the gap. Sooner we get over the gap, if the sun's out, it'll feel great. A little nervous going into tomorrow, but the other 4 guys should help us along as well and strengthen numbers.
Climbing, climbing, climbing. Dylan's headed up that way. We're already a few hundred feet above the lake. There's looking back up the trail. These cool ass trees. They smell great. Cedar. Spruce. I'm not sure. Well, here's the washout on the trail. So it's a good couple feet, I'd say about 10 feet from here to the other side. So we'll figure it out. The unnamed lake below, Precipice Lake. Continuing our climb to Precipice Lake, and only about 200 more feet of elevation gain before we cross Kaweah Gap and the Western Divide. Clouds are rolling in. Gotta get a move on it. It's about 11:45. Precipice Lake. Pretty frozen over. Oh, slipping, sliding, sorry. Holy cow, them clouds, brother. And they're moving this way. It's another look at Precipice Lake.
Yeah.
Right
Here we are looking over top of Kauai Gap. We have made it. We made it past the blowout, past the impassable waterfall, Hamilton Lakes, up 2,500 feet in elevation starting this morning at Hamilton Lakes, and we have made it here. Happy to be here, feeling like $1,000,000.
We smelled them, they smell like onions. We took a bite, they taste just like an onion. And yeah, so Dylan's confirmed, not I, theaters of shallows. And we're gonna go see if we can find them. Great, we're gonna put them in some of our tuna tonight, can't wait. So Dylan has found a little growth of shallows, and they're right there. And Dylan says he grew an onion once, and if he digs up one, there should be a bulb if they're mature. So we might be able to cook some onions with our meat tonight. We have a little bit of olive oil. Might saute them up if we can get a bulb. Otherwise, we'll just use the root.
There we go. There's actually not a ton of juice in there.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
You'll lose more chicken than juice.
So we should just keep them and saute them with that. Alright.
Yeah, look at all of that go.
Good morning, everybody. This is day number 4. We are at a campsite off of the High Sierra Trail. In a minute, I'll show you where we went yesterday and where we plan to go today. Last night we shot some video. It was a good hike, beautiful. Weather last night was good and clear, and now we should be headed into nothing but clear days. We landed at camp around 3, and then what was once 2 turned into 6 when a group of 4 other gentlemen that we met on our van ride up here to the Sequoia National Park. We met them there, and we kind of headed on the same route. So Mike, Bobby, Rio, and Diego. So we're going to be playing leapfrog with them the rest of the trail, and it's just going to be a sunny day. And I'll show you on the map what we're planning to do today and what we did yesterday. So we are camped right here at this intersection, the High Sierra Trail. Today we're going to take it up over Moraine Lake, and then continue back on the High Sierra Trail to Upper Funkston Meadow. Last night we made our way from Hamilton Lake. We were camped with these 4 other guys who are with us today and will be following us for a few days at Hamilton Lake. We started before them, crossed Kauai Gap. This was beautiful in here. This is really special. Met a guy who is actually going to climb Black Kauai, working with the Park Service. We hiked with him down here, separated around about here, and we're camped at this junction. Over there on our right, I guess on the map it would be looking west, is Little 5 Lakes. You can see the bowls that feed the lakes from here. Here's our trail up around this ridge. DeLeon, there's the map man and director of all hiking things videoed. Sorry everyone who's around this lake to disturb you. Moraine Lake. Bruce, dude, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
I think I'm just gonna
balls off a little bit.
I know, dude. I know.
I feel like a new man.
Slept good last night. Straightforward weather, sunny, and now we're about to get our day started. Woke up pretty early, about 5:45, and gonna do somewhere in the realm of 12 to 15 miles, maybe 13 to 15 miles today. Today is a big haul, so we're packed up and ready to leave. Lake Moraine is beautiful, one of our favorite lakes so far, and yeah, it was a great night of camp. Beautiful stars, beautiful lake, and saw one shooting star. So, good night. About to get started on the High Sierra. Looking down the switchbacks that lead to Kern River. Down, down, down. And then at the end of the day, we will be all the way at that end of the canyon. We will be there before we start our rise up to Bighorn Plateau. So we have to make it all the way to the end of this canyon tonight. Pretty cool. Super cool. Switchbacks are never fun. At least they're going down. Hello, baby deer. You're really bad. So Dylan, tell people why we just stopped and saw these deer.
Because I almost got bit by a rattlesnake.
There was a rattlesnake on trail a few inches, maybe a foot?
Maybe a foot and a half at most.
A foot and a half. I saw Dylan jump back from the trail, jump almost off the side of these rocks, and then I heard a rattle. And it was right there.
My shin's really starting to ache now that the adrenaline and everything.
Dylan jumped backwards off of this, and it's kind of rocky.
Oh.
He hit his shin.
I'm alive.
You are alive, Dylan. And thanks to my friend's almost death, we got to see a baby fawn. It popped out with its mother. River. Hot Springs. Good morning. We are here at Junction Meadow. Didn't shoot any video when we came in last night. We did 14.5 miles. It was a long day, so just cooked dinner, set up fire. 4 guys that we met are out here as well. They're going to push on past us to Mount Whitney and Summit tomorrow or the next day, and then we're going to push on up to Bighorn Plateau. Check out this meteor shower tonight. And we'll show you on the map what we did yesterday and what we plan to do today.
Hello everybody. So yesterday we started off over here at Moraine Lake, then hiked down here up through Upper Funston Meadows, crossed the Kern River, stopped for lunch here at the Kern Hot Springs, which was incredible, and hiked our way the rest of the way up the canyon to Junction Meadow, a total of 14.5 miles. And then today we will start here from Junction Meadow, go back up and cross Wright Creek, climbing an elevation until we hit the PCT. And from the PCT we will hike up a couple more miles and camp up on Bighorn Plateau tonight.
Yes, sir. There goes Dylan. There's our trail. Yeah, it's a good bird. You're awfully close to us. But you probably think we have something delicious for you, don't you? Yeah. You talking a little bit? I understand.
I brought some of these mosquitoes. Do you like mosquitoes?
You don't like mosquitoes? We're pretty much the same then. We're like you. You're not injured, are you? I doubt it. You're a pheasant, kind of.
Little quail.
Is it? You're a decent sized bird, buddy. Whatever you are. You must have Snickers up here, buddy. Yeah. That way is Mount Whitney. We are headed to Forester Pass, 9.4. Up, up, up.
Here we are. Welcome to the PCT JMT. About a half mile from the junction, and this is our view. Sitting at about 11,000 feet elevation. Breathtaking.
Bighorn Plateau. Kind of windy. There's my buddy Dylan. So this is just about it for night 6. Dylan and I are here at Bighorn Plateau. We are surrounded by divide ranges, and it is beautiful. The altitude is kind of kicking our butts a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit swollen.
Yeah. A little bit crusty,
Dylan's got an amazing sunburn right across the middle of his head, so when he squints, it actually folds all his skin flaps. He looks like.
there's still mosquitoes here. I just got one in the mouth.
I don't believe they're too bad. They're not too bad.
No, but they're still here. Bastards.
So it's going to be a very positive night. Tonight is the night of multiple meteor showers, and we'll get some night shots, and maybe we might even catch a meteor in it. So cool.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. It's a great Western Divide.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I certainly think we could use the extra calories.
Yeah.
This may be the most bluish purple sky I think I've ever seen.
That lake is so purple.
Dude. I think you can see the mosquitoes in front of it too. Well, good morning. Here at Bighorn Plateau. Last night was a cold one.
Alright. Here we are today. We're starting at Bighorn Plateau. Right here, right by this little lake, which is gorgeous. Yesterday we started at Junction Meadow down here, worked our way up to 1.2, across the 3.1, across Wright Creek, and came up the PCT, JMT. Up along here and here, there were some amazing viewpoints, definitely worth noting. Highly recommend them. A lot of gnarly switchbacks, a lot of elevation gain. We climbed from about 8,000 feet in elevation to 11,411 today, or yesterday. And today we will just climb up, finish up this 4.4, so probably about another 2 miles, do the 0.3 here, and then climb up a couple miles to Diamond Mesa and probably camp up here for tonight and prepare ourselves for Forester Pass the next day.
Sounds like a plan.
I think it's the one to the left.
Continuing up the JMT. Probably about 11.6, 7.
I know that looks daunting.
We're trying to figure out which one's Forester Pass.
But either way, compared to looking at Cahuilla Gap from Hamilton Lake,
Yeah.
none of this looks impossible.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit technical.
Maybe.
She lies in wait.
Uh-huh.
We'll be up there tomorrow.
Oh.
Continuing on. JMT, PCT. Where are we going, Dylan? What camp?
Diamond Mesa?
Diamond Mesa. To the Diamond Mesa. Right there.
That's Forester.
I think.
Right now we are currently about 900 feet below Forester Pass, looking straight at it. That will be what we conquer tomorrow.
He was the son of a
Okay. Okay. Almost to Forester. Almost on top of Forester. This person climbing up the pass. We were there. Ooh, sorry for shaky video. Kind of cold up here. Fingers don't really work. Forster Pass. Cheers. Woo! Gentlemen, making the climb. To the pass. Boy, he had all the gear. Looking back at Forster Pass. We've come a long way since then. Stopped at this cool little campsite. Had some lunch and getting back on the trail. It's about noon. We've come somewhere about 4 or 6 miles, Dylan.
Somewhere about 6, I guess.
Yeah, 6, because the way up too.
Yeah.
Yep. We're getting back on the road. We're in Kings Canyon now. Beautiful little river down there. We have a wonderful campsite here at Junction Meadows right before we start Bubs Creek Trail in the morning time, and we go over to East Lake. And so we'll show you what we did on the map a little bit tomorrow. It's too late right now, but yeah, good day. We're here at Bubs Creek. Going to start on Bubs Creek Trail soon. A good afternoon again from Junction Meadows. We were unable to cross Bubs Creek, and so we are still here at Junction Meadows. I'll show you what we did on the map today, and I'll give you a view around camp as well as a look at some of the tributaries / waterfalls that feed Bubs Creek. So 2 days ago we were camped here at Bighorn Plateau. We took the Pacific Crest Trail 6 miles all the way up to Diamond Mesa. There's 2 campsites before you passed Forester Pass. There's one set of campsites in between these 2 lakes, and there's one right before the pass. There was quite a bit of snow leading up to the pass, so we didn't stay there. We stayed at the campsite right below, which gave us a 2-mile push up to the pass. I think the pass starting, well, it's 2 miles up and over the pass. So we did those 2 miles in the morning yesterday morning. So we were camped here the night before. We took the pass up and over. And that was the last time we used this side of the map. So yesterday, we came all the way down the PCT JMT. We stopped at Lower Vedette Meadows, and we came all the way down this trail to Junction Meadow. The plan was to come up this trail the next morning, this morning, but we were not able to cross Bub's Creek, trying to find an area to cross and get on the trail, but we're unable, and we discovered this little settlement right up along this edge somewhere.
Alright, here is our view from the area of what I'm going to call the East Creek Settlement. Our view from camp today. We're going to start off over here with our tent set up on a pretty nice level spot with some beautiful big pine trees up here. Then coming down over here, we have the remnants of a couple buildings here. You can see traced outline of the square right there, and the next one coming across the way over there. And over there, some remnants of what looks like their old wood stove. You can find the doors, a burner, a section of the chimney. Pretty cool area over here. And then panning out this way, out looking towards, this would be Bub's Creek in this direction. All out over here, just past this area here is Bub's Creek. And here we have another section of wall or so. And over here's a little chimney looking thing with some pipe in it. A lot of cool different artifacts over here. Very interesting spot. Panning back around here, we have our view of the campfire ring. Off over here is East Creek. Then here I'd like to point out this really cool log across these two trees, which we believe is what they would have used to slaughter animals, bleed out pigs, bear, deer, whatever they were catching out here. You can see our pretty awesome fire set up over here. That's a great rock for laying out on, a nice little bench over there. And then as we work our way over here to where Seth is, he is removing things off of an old door. This would have been an old door right over here to, I guess, one of the outbuildings, or maybe the main settlement, who knows. And I suspect that that right there was a bathtub. It's now filled with old mason jars, cans, litter. Alright, that's our view from camp.
Waterfall from our campsite. Camp is right over here underneath these big trees. Watching these mountains as the sun goes down. Mosquitoes are hellacious tonight. Look over here at Dylan, looking through the packs, trying to find the mosquito spray. Woo, they're bad. They usually die down about this time, and they will, but we're right by a stream. are headed out on our 10th day, hopefully to the end of Bubs Creek, perhaps even out of the trail. But we may camp a little bit before the exit point, and tomorrow morning hike out just a short way to the trolley service, the transit service, and head our way back. In a minute I'll give you an idea and show you what we're about to cross. It's pretty sketch. This is what we got to cross. Further downstream, it's a little bit better. Not a whole lot. About another 3 miles until Road's End. That'll be the end of our hike. We're on the switchbacks now, down to that valley. Road's End, I believe, is right down there or right around there. Right around that bend to your left. Alright, switchbacks. We're walking out to Road's End. Gonna find a burger, hopefully, a beer, a cheeseburger,
Maybe some fries.
and then somewhere to sleep. In that order.